What's up, guys? We are the cast of
Love at First
Fight! And we are here with our director, Direk Ivan Andrew Payawal. And yes, and we are also joined with our writers, Sir Ash and Miss Kiwi. Woo!
Congratulations.
And there we have it. Tapos na pala. Hindi. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, mga kapamilya. Nandito po tayo sa finale episode ng Love at First Spike. Katatapos po namin panoorin ang finale episode ng episode 8 ng Love at First Spike. And to describe kung anong environment ngayon na nafe-feel, ang ambience ngayon dito, ang environment, everyone is just silent. We're just in awe. Walang makapagsalita pa. Lahat ay pinaprocess na nangyayari. So samahan nyo kami as we try to unpack, as we try to unravel, as we try to speak our minds kung ano mga naiisip namin as of this moment after watching. Kasi fresh na napanood namin ang Love at First Spike episode 8. Kasama natin kasama natin si Emilio live via satellite. Live via satellite.
Via Mars.
Hello,
Yes.
satellite!
Via Jupiter.
Ayun. And again, we would like to acknowledge the presence of our writers, Ate Kiwi and Kuya Asher here.
po.
And of course, Direk
Our
Ivan.
brilliant writers.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Gising
Wow.
pa sila ng mga
Yes.
alas
Eto-
3 sa Twitter.
Yeah, of course. He's the
Yes.
head writer of The Love at First Spike, original story by Direk Ivan Payawal. So, Direk Ivan Andrew Payawal. Oo. Sabi niya, ikaw naman lahat to. So, sisimulan ko sa'yo, Direk.
the start of a lead series. And I can't think of any project other than Love at First Bite as my first project. So I'm so excited for potential season 2 kasi ako nabitin talaga. I think it deserves and I'm sure ngayon na lumalabas na lahat ng mga episodes, mas papanood din pa ng mga tao kasi hindi naman natin mahilig tayo mag-game, mga Pinoy. So sana po masubaybayan ko ng mga kapamilya, ng mga Pinoy na nanonood sa amin. And yeah, it's really a great message with a great show, apart from great people in it.
Itaas natin medyo para kasing, dapat this is a celebration, pero kasi yung emotions namin, we are still processing. Di namin alam talaga ano mararamdaman, pero try nating i-up our emotions. But thank you, Emilio.
Yes,
we share the same emotions.
Nice one, brother.
Yung mga sentiments ni Emilio direct that you really poured everything here, more, I say everything and nothing that you have, yung everything mo nalabas mo na, pati yung nothing mo na ibigay mo na dito. So talagang maraming salamat, Direk, kasi this wouldn't be possible without you. So Direk, before tumuloy yung mga luha natin, okay, ano po yung pinakamahirap na aspeto habang binubuo nyo po yung Love at First Bite up until ngayon napanood nyo tong episode 8?
Pinakamahirap na aspeto sa pag-create nitong show na to? Iba-iba yung hirap kasi sa writing process namin nila Ash at ni Kiwi. Siyempre may kaakibat na yon na hirap. Of course, you have to factor in logistics. You have to factor in certain things na para mabuo ang isang episode at paano siya magiging exciting kada episode hanggang dumating sa season finale. So when we were able to kind of map out kung saan papunta yung kwento, ibang hirap na yung production. And as a director, and iba dapat yung headspace ko kapag nagsusulat at kapag nagde-direct. Kasi yun yung pinakamahirap eh. Kasi hindi ka pwedeng tumungtong sa set na ang mindset mo ay writer. You cannot just follow the script the way mo siya sinulat. So as a director, paano mo pa i-interpret yung sinulat ng mga writers na isa sa mga writers ako.
How do you compartmentalize that, Derek?
Hindi ko din alam. Maybe probably it's years of experience. Pero hindi siya kaagad-agad nangyayari sa akin. So kaya ako kinakausap kayo, ang mga actors, nang himihingi ako ng mga inputs din sa inyo. So, doon lang lumalabas na, okay, alam ko kung paano I think ide-direct tong sinulat namin. And then, of course, sa post, iba din ang hirap nun. So, but I guess yung hindi ko masasabing pinakamahirap yung production, but because I feel like doon ako mas nag-enjoy. Like, my playground is really the set. It makes me alive. It makes me happy. I'm happy working with everybody here. So parang, siguro yung volleyball scenes are the hardest to shoot. I think everybody can say.
We all agree with that.
Na yun yung pinakamahirap i-shoot. Even yung basketball, yung opening.
Yeah.
Sila buong maghapon.
One take lang yun
Sige. Yung one take yung 3 points niya nung jumble. One take lang yun.
Give natin yun sa
for trivia, inasar ko kasi siya. Sabi ko, pag hindi mo na shoot yan, mag-i-insert ako. Kasi yun, dapat one take yung 3 points na yan para makita na na-shoot niya. Pag hindi niya ma-shoot, mag-i-insert ako. So, hindi mapapakita na siya talaga yung nag-shoot. So, ginalingan naman. Nag 3 points naman. Okay na. Okay na. Pero yeah, I think yung sports aspect nung show talaga yung pinakamahirap because it takes a lot of time. Endurance ng mga batang to na nasusubok talaga kasi it's not just one shot. It's paulit-ulit-ulit. Tapos ang process namin kasi usually nagfi-free game muna kami. Tayo, nagfi-free game kami. Even doon sa basketball, hinahayaan ko muna silang maglaro. Tapos,
Rally.
pag merong magandang rally or sa basketball na magandang pasahan na tapos layup or something, dun kami lalapit. Yun yung kukuhanan namin ng
Tight.
close-up.
Ng tight siya.
So, after nun, magpi-free game na naman tayo. So, talagang the whole day yan natin ginagawa. So, nasubok din yung presensya ko din bilang director kasi I revealed kila siya na parang when we were shooting the volleyball scenes, yun talaga yung pumupunta ako sa banyo, umiiyak
para
ako.
umiyak. Yeah, you too.
Sa pressure na parang gagawa ko ba ng tama? Yun yung pinaka nagagawa ko ba siya ng tama? Tapos naaawa ako sa inyo kasi kina-question ko kung tama ba yung ginagawa ko. Tapos kayo sobrang commit na parang like kunyari si Lance dive. Paulit-ulit yun. So parang na yung heart ko na nagbe-break every time na meron akong paulit-ulit. Tapos hindi ko alam kung tama ba itong naiisip ko. But siguro naman tama.
And it showed. Pag-usapan natin yung game mismo kanina, Direk. And yung game kanina, we were just amazed. Ako personally, I was just so amazed from set 1 to 3 kung paano po nabuo yun. Because, fun fact again guys, nung shoot namin yun, dalawang magkaibang araw for set 1 and sets 2 and 3. So, meron ding, ang hirap din nun, Direk, no? Kung paano nyo kasi from 2 months? 2 months ba? From, I think 2 months.
The first day
yeah.
Yung first day nung game na yon, shoot natin like around March?
Yeah, March, and then
tapos
recent-
someone went inside the house. A different house. And then when he came back, we have to shoot the continuation nung
Sino po yun? Si River?
Yes, River.
Anong pakiramdam nung pinapanood nyo na? Dumako ko sa mga cast ng Love at First. Ikaw, Jude, anong pakiramdam while watching kanina yung mismong game na? Kasi tayo, nung sinushoot natin, di natin alam kung paano ba talaga mapapakita. Okay, sunod tayo, ito yung itatay. Pero kanina watching it, how was it for you?
Okay, thank you for that wonderful question. Before I answer that beautiful question, I just want to shout out Rain Silmar,
Oh, yes!
Nick, kung nasan man kayo ngayon, we love you. Lance.
Si Lance ay susubukan niyang humabol.
Yes. What's the question? Nanood lang ako kanina. Nakalimutan ko na kung ano yung mga nangyari. Naging audience lang talaga ako kanina. And I must say...
Wow! How was the audience impact?
The audience impact is 100%. Like that. Hindi, sobrang nakaka-amaze kung kasi habang naglalaro tayo, hindi naman natin alam kung saan mapupunta to, saan mapupunta yan.
Totoo.
Hindi natin alam kung paano siya itatahiin. Siguro doon ako na-amaze sa pagtagni-tagni, sa pagtahi ni Direk Ivan na
fun fact lang, as an athlete kasi hirap talaga ako maging emotional. Dahil kaming athletes, alam ni Emilio yan, alam ni River yan, kami,
Celebration of victory of parang yung nararamdaman natin ngayon, lahat ng binigay nating pagod, lahat ng pagsubok na
And congratulations, it showed sa episode 8. And I'm so happy and I'm so proud of our work. Slowly, nakikita na ng mga tao, pinaghirapan natin. And yeah, hindi ko na alam sasabihin ko. But from that moment, yung time na sa episode 8, ayaw ko kasi kung sana napanood nyo na ng lahat. Pero nung time talaga na yon, parang na-feel ko talaga na, bakit hindi ako pinapansin ni Derek? Parang gano'n yung na-feel ko nun. Kasi parang, okay, cut. And then, mag-change ng camera. Lalapit siya kay Farah. Hindi ako nilalapitan. Sabi ko, parang, first day pa natin nun, Derek. So parang sabi ko talaga na, ano ba yun? Parang, bakit ganito? Pero na-feel ko, and I knew, parang alam ko na Farah needed that. And it helped me too.
Intentional yung pagpindot na yun. And isa pang pipindot sa atin ngayon, makakasama na natin, Lance Replan.
Yeah!
Oh my God, Diamond! Diamond herself is here.
Hi!
Say hi, Lance, to everyone.
Hello mga ka-love at first bite. Charing, Love Squad, maraming salamat po sa lahat ng tumutok since episode 1 hanggang ngayon. Ramdam po namin yung supportan nyo. Sorry po, late po ako kasi galing po ako ng rehearsals. Nang walang aray, manood po kayo. Bilhin kayo ng tickets. August 29 to October 12 po sa PETA Theater Center. Thank you po.
We are so proud of you, Lance. Salamat. Tuloy natin ang pagpipindot nito as a librarian ka na naman. Hindi, pero yun, dadako kay Rain. Thank you, Sean, for that. It showed. And you really, you were, I'll take the words of Derek na it's just so beautiful to see na nag-unfold sa mata namin how brilliant of an actress you are doon. That eksena. And come to think of it, everyone, mga pamilya, episode 8 agad, yung rurok agad, pero you were able to bring all the emotions from episodes 1 to 8 to that. How do you feel watching yourself kanina that you were able to pull that off? And you weren't just able to pull that off, talagang hilang-hila mo at naibigay mo.
Sobrang galing. Speechless eh. Sobrang galing.
Totoo, Emilio.
Can I talk? Oh! Can I talk, Emilio? Can I talk? Hindi. Kanina pa ako nagbibigil umiyak. I'm of course going to cry. Pero, yung mga scenes na mabibigat na super important, most of it was shot on the first taping day of Love at First Spike. And I remember thinking na, this is my shot. Na, if hindi ko gagalingan, I wanna end it strong eh. So, parang, for me to see that on screen, it means a lot. Kasi, binuvocalize ko lang yun sa sarili ko na magagawa ko yun balang araw. Tapos, mabivisualize ko pa siya. So, thank you, Direk. Kasi, you saw me from the moment na nag-audition ako. You saw na I was hungry for it. And, yung makita ka lang, for the first time, ma-recognize ka, mapili ka, and pagkatiwalaan ka na hindi ka work in progress, na deserve mo to. Yun yung super love na love ko kay Direk. Kasi parang first time ko lang talaga na makita ako. And makita yung galing ko kasi I really thought for the longest time na baka delulu lang ako. Na magaling ba ako? But magaling ba talaga ako? Parang ganun. And, yeah, and Love at First Spike from Derek Ivan was a hug to me and was a scream na hindi ka sayang and worth it ka. And everybody deserves to watch you and see you and hear you. And I just wanna credit Direk, not only Direk, but our writers, our cinematographer,
Everyone na bumubuo.
Direk Cheska, Direk Miko, Direk Betchay, and Ate Marga. Grabe po kayo kasi pag-stitch nyo po lahat. I mean, the slow-mos, the scoring, the angles. What? I mean, you didn't have to, but you did it so well with all the creativity, all the imagination came true to all those 8 episodes. So, maraming salamat po. I am not done crying yet. Baka mamaya, itutuloy ko to. I'm talking too much. Okay, thank you, Sky.
Saka shout-out ko lang yung sobrang mahusay namin na producer, Miss Jen.
Miss Jen, I'm so sorry.
Mauricio.
Miss Jen!
I mean, we are all
Yes.
nothing without you. Like, how you took care of everything down from the tutsang ng buhok sa
Yes.
susuotin lahat nila. Lahat nakatutok ka. Like,
Pati buhok namin. Miss Jen, I love you talaga.
Miss Jen, I love you. I'm sorry, very lutang ako.
Alam ni
Miss Jen,
Emilio
I
yan.
love you.
I love Jen.
Pero-
I love Ate Jen.
Salamat for no, gusto kong dagdagan Derek yung sinabi niya because all of us, you made us all feel seen. Parang kami po lahat dito, we are just also hungry na sana merong makakita nung kakaunting pagkinang namin, pero mas pinalawak nyo yung pagkinang namin dito. And I speak for every one of us how much you illuminated that a little spark in us. So maraming salamat for seeing that in us, Derek. And yeah, I think meron konting I don't want to say yabang, pero merong pride, sense of pride that we were able to do this because of you. And like, for example, Emilio, ikaw, ano nararamdaman mo? This is your first series also na ikaw yung lead together with Rain, Sean. How are you feeling ngayon after mong mapanood episode 8, the culmination of everything that kasama mong nag-dive din, dami yung pinagdaanan ni Derek, ang dami yung iyakan din sa series na to. How are you feeling right now?
Honestly, I'm speechless. Kasi talagang hindi ko na-expect na kaya kong gawin yan. Alam ni River yan, honestly. Si River has been there with me since my first project here in ABS. And grabe talaga yung, I guess, evolution of everything that we've been doing. It's so nice to see it on screen, and of course, with my co-leads, Sean and Rain. I mean, they're amazing talaga. Like, grabe. I think they really set the tone from day one, like you said. Nakita ko yung galing nila, and sabi ko, wow, kailangan ko talaga galingan. Kasi, syempre, bago lang ako. But lahat talaga ng cast, especially si Jude, si Lance, maraming salamat sa patuloy-tuloy na suporta sa akin kahit alam kong sobrang experience na kayo, but thank you for always giving me a
Okay
chance.
naman eh.
Parang ang tanda naman namin doon.
Seriously.
Kasi
Alam ko na kamukha ko librarian ngayon, pero wala lang to.
Hindi, kasi ang puso niyo talaga, and talagang I felt super guided by you guys, and I'm sure Dylan also, and Rain also attested to that. Grabe talaga yung support talaga ng buong cast sa isa't isa. And I think that's really what makes us unique. Kasi pag if you have one group that's really united with a goal in mind, you really produce something special, and that's Laughs.
Yeah. Totoo yun. Totoo na naging talagang pamilya. We are all here as one, as Laughs. And kahit hindi lahat nagkasama-sama sa mga eksena. For example, we have River here. Of course, River, the show would not be the show will not be the same if not for your kontrabida skills here.
Yeah!
let's go, River.
I mean, you were the bully here. Pero in real life, I mean, pinag-uusapan namin nung pasensya ka na, pinag-uusapan ka namin habang nasa loob ka ng bahay ni Kuya. But we're all saying how different you are. Because you're a sweet guy, you are a very gentle guy, and here, you are so different. Bakit?
Ayun, for me, playing Parker was really a challenge for me. Parang the first day sabi ko, Direk, sure ka ba? Kontrabida, like this, si Parker talaga. But then, I'm so grateful na he trusted me with the role of Parker. The scenes were very hard to shoot kasi grabe si Parker. He's such a mean person.
Very
but then,
mean.
yes. But then, I had to play a character that represents some people in this world that, these things do really happen. There's still these types of people. And, I'm really grateful that Direk Ivan was there to guide me throughout the whole thing. Before every scene, we would really talk. And he would really, motivate me to do the scenes. So, I'm super grateful to have played Parker. I'm super grateful to be part of this family, to be part of this cast, to be directed under Direk Ivan, and to be under this whole production. And I just want to congratulate everyone, the writers, Direk Ivan, the producers, because Laughs, such a beautiful show. From the actors, to the writing, to the cinematography. But more than that, it's really the message that this show is trying to bring out to the people. Kaya I'm super grateful and honored to be part of Laughs.
Thank you.
Grabe, ang
Para
ganda ng
namang chat
sagot niya.
GPT yun.
Grabe
Ang
yun,
ganda ng sagot
Iver.
niya.
Parang
Todo.
Milog Joseph.
Talino.
Iba ka talaga.
pero we always talk about how we want our viewers to resonate, to relate, to identify with our characters. Pero I wanna, sa perspective, kasi napag-usapan natin to kahapon, kung yung mga bashers, yung mga hateful people out there, if we want to put ourselves in their shoes, kung bakit sila ganun.
okay lang okay lang ako, okay lang ganyan. Tapos again, another take, ganyan. So it was very
Cinemalaya na
Movie upcoming.
upcoming Cinemalaya
Yes.
na isa ka ring, you are the face now of the trans community and a lot resonate. Thank you for what you are doing, what the show has done. And maraming salamat because you have Walang Aray na very also, you are a trans woman playing a cis woman
Her
character.
story.
That's very, like sana sa susunod, eto makita natin, kahit naglalaro si Diamond sa boys volleyball team, sana in the near future or in our reality now, ang trans woman ay maglalaro para sa mga team ng babae. So maraming salamat for that,
Salamat
Direk.
din, salamat Direk sa opportunity. Salamat po at nabingwit nyo ako dito at pinag-audition. Na-appreciate ko din po si Kuya Ash kasi parang yung message niya ako dati na alam mo ba, yung character ni Diamond, kung hindi trans woman yung magpe-play, hindi na lang namin itutuloy. kasi kailangan siyang ma-portray ng totoong taong trans woman.
Representation.
Yun,
really
salamat po
Maraming
sa pag-cast sa akin.
So from one bully kanina, dumako tayo. Thank you, lads, for that. Kanina merong nakakairita doon. Hi, Dre. Si Dre
Hi,
naman,
hello.
kausapan natin kanina sa bus scene. Dre, because also very different from, kasi wala naman talagang mean dito po sa cast. Yes.
Baka nasa Zoom. Nasa Zoom.
Wala nag-agree. Ah, wow! Ala, nasa Zoom daw.
What?
I mean, no one here is really evil or mean, but these are just the characters. Okay. Nagdi-disagree talaga. Okay, pero yung kaninang eksena sa bus, we were surprised with paano mo rin ginawa yon, Dre. Ano tumatakbo sa utak mo habang you were talking about was it ginagapang or
Hinihipuan.
hinihipuan?
yeah.
Yes. Meron yon yung naglalaban kay River yung because he doesn't agree. Kasi merong mga gantong mga karakter or mga roles na ipoportray natin sa mga susunod na hindi tayo mag-agree sa kanila, but they play a crucial part in the storytelling of the message of what we're trying to say. What was in your mind when you were doing that?
Ayun. Pero first of all, like the views and opinions of the characters do not reflect that of the characters. So, ayun, like River, parang it just hurt like reading the script because that really does happen in real life. And I guess doing that scene, I just thought of the people that I know na ganun talaga. So, talagang tinry ko i-channel na lang energy na because that's our job as actors eh. Like kahit anong opinion mo outside of your job, it's your obligation to step into their shoes eh. Yes. Para ma-portray mo to serve the story and to send a message na this really does happen. You know, as a cis male, tama 'di ba cis male?
Yes.
As a cis male, like I'm before the show, talagang wala ako ganong alam about the LGBTQIA++ community. And like just watching the episodes and seeing how everything unfolds in front of me, parang, oh, okay. Parang mas na-enlighten ako. I know I have so much more to learn about. And, you know, nowadays, it's my obligation to know. Diba? I have to be an ally. Right? Kailangan na, we have to be there. Diba? Not just as humans. Diba? We have to be there. Kaya itong show na to, kino-communicate yung struggles and yung basically yung buhay. Diba? This is not something that's commonly pinapalabas. And I'm glad that like people like Direk Ivan and the writers are brave enough to be able to put out this material. Kaya, ayun lang. Also, thank you, Direk Ivan, for giving me this opportunity and for such a great story.
Sa katapang din ng I Want. Ang tapang din ng I Want. Ang tapang ng ABS-CBN Studios. Ang tapang nila nagsumugal sila dito.
Maraming salamat po for allowing this series to be told. Kasi sana maraming mga kagaya ni Dre in real life na dito may mga realizations na yung mga mensahe na naisabihin nung serye na ito ay really naka-apekto tulad kay Dre na malayo na pero malayo na tayo pero malayo pa. Marami pa tayo sanang mga kwento na ganito para mas maraming mamulat, mas makaintindi, mas maraming makaunawa sa mga pinagdadaanan ng iba na hindi bahagi nung normal sa society natin. So thank you Dre, for sharing
guys,
that.
It's 2025. Let's open our minds.
Pero every year kasi 2024-2026, kailan kaya yung pero sana makarating tayo doon. But slowly, we're moving forward.
We're getting there, yeah.
We're moving forward. And talagang nakaka-happy lang because we are part of that movement na dito ngayon 2025, we have Love at First Spike, making changes, impacting lives of people. Not only those part of the community, pero pati yung mga hindi part na yun. So, ituloy-tuloy na natin sa lahat. I wanna ask, anong favorite part nyo? Kasi pag-usapan talaga natin episode 8, but this is a culmination of everything. Anong favorite part nyo kanina sa episode 8, Binsoy?
Siguro sa akin yung baka ma-spoil ko lahat eh. Ang ganda kasi ng eksena na yun. Like, all of you guys are nag-iiyakan na. Like, yung nasa court kayo, feel ko yun yung pinaka-heavy na eksena na feel ko naramdam ko talaga yung eksena na yun. Kasi,
that's also tinanong ko sa direct before, ito yung pinaka-paborito niyong
Ito yung nag-quit si...
eksena.
Nag-quit
Si Uno. Pinaka-paborito eksena niya.
yeah, kasi, for me kasi, di ba as a napamahal ka na sa isang person or sa tao na nakakasama mo. So, it's hard to let go talaga. Di ba? So, yun din yung na-feel ko doon sa eksena na yun. Kasi, yeah, kasi may mga circle of friends din ako dati na parang iniwan din ako. Like, yun yung na-feel ko. Like, na, kumbaga, nilagay ko yung situation ko sa situation ni Uno and that time. Like, yeah, nangyayari talaga to sa totoong buhay. And, grabe, amazing. Like, perfect, napaka-perfect talaga. And basta para akong naiiyak ako kanina habang pinapanood ko yun na best friend. Grabe, ang galing mo doon, best friend. One and only ka. I love you.
I love you, best friend. Iba ka talaga, best friend.
Grabe. At isa pa talagang pinaka-apektado sa eksenang yung direct ay si Bong. Si Bong na talagang a revelation there na doon ka talaga napindot ni Direk. What's Bong?
What's going on?
Yes, what's going on?
Hindi, ewan ko, at that moment talaga, parang nung, kasi, ako observer ako as a Virgo, ayan. So, parang nung eksena kasing yun mismo, parang, iniisa-isa kasi ni Derek. Tapos, may mga sinasabi si Derek through the mic talaga naririnig namin lahat. So, yung mga way of yung mga choice of words niya to motivate each, naapektuhan na ako. Tapos parang sobrang ubos na ako nung, ewan ko, Direk, nung tinignan lang ako ni Direk, nung shot ko na, nung tinignan na ako ni Direk, wag ako ganun. Tapos, ayun na, di na lang din ako kinausap ni Direk nung nakita na niya akong umahagulgol na, okay na, go.
Oo, walang tigil. Talagang buhos si Bong sa eksenang ito. And another fun fact, can we share this, Direk? Paano yung... Yes, Sean, you were...
Another fun fact sa scene na yon, hindi namin alam yung sasabihin ni Kidlat. So, lahat kami nadala doon sa eksena na yon. Yung line ni Kidlat na nakipagsabunutan ako para sa kaibigan ko para sa'yo. Hindi namin alam na sasabihin niya yun. Binulong lang yun sa kanya direct.
At saka tawag doon, ang choice ko nun as Kidlat, okay, I have to be strong. Yun yung instinct ko as Kidlat nun.
Yes.
Pero, pumasok ako nun with a plan in mind. Pero, habang nangyayari nun, may time talaga na kailangan mo mag-let go.
That's true.
Sa kung ano yung... Oo, kailangan mo mag-surrender sa kung ano yung inaral mo, sa kung ano yung...
Planado mo.
Oo, yung nasa isip mo. Kasi ginilid ako ni Direk, sabi niya, nilagay mo sa risk yung pagkakaibigan nyo ni Jared. And biglang nag-flashback sa akin na, oo nga, si Kidlat at si Jared, magkakilala na silang tatlo ni Diamond. Before, pa nagkopyahan
sama niyo naman
sila.
ako dyan.
Ay, and of course.
Apat tayo nagsimula dito.
Oo.
Special show pa ako.
So, biglang nag-flashback sa akin nun kung ano sila klaseng magkaibigan. Tapos nakikita ko yung itsura ni Sean kasi kamukha niya yung kapatid ko. Kaya meron siyang special kurot sa akin na parang, shoot, sinabunutan ko nga pala to para lang to let you in.
Yeah.
Kaya yung eksena na yun, lahat yun totoo.
Yeah. That's true. Pero totoo, kasi yung yun nga, tutuloy ko lang yung fun fact ni Direk. Kasi, inaabot yung mga ganong heavy eksena na marami kami sa eksena ng, can I say, Direk?
Oh, tapos na.
Tapos na. 4 to 5 hours. We're shooting that one scene. For example, I remember, napaka-init, walang hangin. Emilio, di ba, doon sa gym, walang hangin, mainit. Lapot-lapot tayo na nandun. Tapos,
Kasi yung camera, bigay na pa rin lahat ng actor na nandun. And I think that's the hardest part. I mean, you guys imagine, like, all of us in that team were super, super loaded emotionally for 5 hours. That's not easy. I don't know how we did it, honestly. Sobrang wild talaga. Kasi, syempre, coming from me, as an emotional person, but when you step into that set, that's what makes it so cool when you're acting. I fall in love. Where you really just become a new person. So
That's true.
crazy fun fact lang.
Yeah, the generosity of everyone. Kasi nga, kumari kahit wala yung camera sa'yo, para mabigay mo rin yung emosyon na hinihiling mula dun sa kasama mo. And everyone's just so generous. Because we could see from, yun nga nag-emanate from Direk, that generosity. So, ibibigay pa rin natin sa isa't isa. Ibinigay namin sa isa't isa yung deserve na emosyon kahit wala sa amin yung camera.
At saka mahihiya ka na lang kung di ka magbibigay kasi lahat sila nagbibigay. So parang, kasi pwede mo nang dayain yun eh. Hindi mo na shot yun. So parang, okay na ako. Babato ko na lang yung linya. Pero lahat may entry. So might as well, wait lang, entry din ako kahit walang camera sa akin.
Oo.
Ayo.
Iyak pa rin kahit wala.
As a director, what a privilege to witness that. From the monitor to the set na kahit hindi nyo shot, nakikita mo lahat ng tao ay gumagawa ng paraan para tulungan ng isang aktor na shot niya.
Yes, Direk.
What a fascinating scene. Nakita mo na all na parang aligned everybody. Walang 50% lang yung gano'n kasi hindi ko naman shot. Hindi. As in, kaya talagang after nun, gutom na gutom sila.
Oo, direct.
Like,
Tapos sa service, ganito kami lang.
As in, yeah. Tapos hiniling ko kasi sa AD ko kahit hindi niya masyadong bet na I'll take my time. Yun ang hiniling ko talaga. This is my favorite scene all throughout the series. Nung sinusulat namin yung tatlo, yun ang pinaka-paborito ko. Kaya hiniling ko talaga na bigyan niyo ako ng oras dito kasi napaka-importante nung nangyayari dun sa team na yon.
Yun yung pinaka-mensahe, no, Direk? If dun sa episode na yun, or the entirety of the series, yun yung pinaka-highlight na message.
And it's so important sa character ni ni Emilio, na after everything, babalik pala siya dun sa una niyang dream. That's his dream eh. Volleyball was just an accident naman kasi talaga dahil
to keep his
scholarship, 'di ba? Hanggang sa nahulog siya sa team. Pero nung bumalik yung pangarap niya maging basketballista dahil to prove to his dad that he can be. I mean, that's a very naiintindihan mo siya, but of course iba yung mga sentiments ng bawat character dito.
That's true.
So sobra siyang yun yung isa sa mga eksena na sobrang I was so thrilled na nabigyan din ako ng ganong klaseng eksena ng ating mga brilliant writers na wow, ang gandang niyang i-dissect. At ang huhusay niyong lahat doon ang huhusay niyong lahat doon. Yes, Emilio, even you were so brilliant in that scene.
Really?
Yung para kang batang inagawan ng candy. Yung nagwo-walk out na isa-isa yung
at saka 11 na direct dito.
yung uhog mo.
Yes.
Wala na.
Sabi
Lost
ko,
na siya.
totoo na to.
Tapos I remember, bago siya maka-reach noon, may sinabi ako sa kanya.
Yes, may sinigaw ka direct noon.
May sinabi ako sa kanya na pinarinig ko sa lahat. Masabi ko? Yeah, you ruin everything. You ruin everything. Yun lang ang sinabi ko sa kanya. Tapos nag-breakdown na siya. Yun.
That's trivia direct. Binigay ko sa wine, di ba?
Hindi naman. Meron naman din. Meron naman din sa close-up. So parang, sobrang special yung scene na yun when we were shooting that scene. It was long, but
it was worth it, Direk. And ang ganda makita. And speaking of worth it, yung pagbubu kanina ni Andy doon sa game, nagmarka din kanina yun, Direk.
Alam mo, tawang-tawa ako nung sinushoot yun kasi wala naman ako sinabi sa kanya.
No, kasi bakit kami nakaupo with the enemy miss.
See, that's a thinking actress.
Yes! Hindi ka magsasettle lang sa, ito yung nasa script. Sige,
Lakad-
maging robot lang tayo. Go!
Lakad. Oo, binunya yung mga ano.
Ang tawa ko.
And yun ang tumatakbo sa isipan mo nung mga panahong yun.
Nung nagbuwa ko?
Hindi.
Wala na to.
Kanina kumakain ka ng breakfast. Oo, Andy. That scene. What were you thinking? Kanina sabi mo, because you were seated nga sa opposite or sa kalaban.
Well, I guess, one, maybe valid kasi late na kami nun. And so, as Sinag, I feel like she's very vocal kasi with how she feels, with what she stands for. So, that was like the first thing I thought about. Parang, ay, andito yung mga kalaban. So, bakit kayo nag-cheer?
Oh, loko.
Like, that's what I was thinking. Kaya yun yung ginawa ko.
Huwag yung kakantiin yan. Six-footer yan.
Yes.
Yeah, hello!
Yung yabag ng paa niya.
Sinasabi. Mabigat ang paa niyan.
Well, apart from that, Andy, anong favorite mo kanina sa episode 8?
Okay, I love this episode. Grabe, umiyak ako the whole time. I was worried na wala na nga akong eyeliner. But,
Priorities.
Priorities.
But I love that episode na they were all crying. But I'm not gonna say that na kasi you already explained. Pero in line with that, kasi...
Bless you!
Yes, God bless you.
God bless you, best friend. God bless you.
God bless you.
Sorry naman yung favorite part ko.
Live on TV. Hindi ka wala nag-mute.
Sorry naman sa'yo.
Hindi ka wala nag-mute.
Yes. It's
Naka-zoom
fine,
na
Emilio.
nga.
God bless you. God bless you.
Kaya mo yun, i-mute mo.
Anyway, I love the scene of Uno and Ate Me when she admitted to her na, na-realize ko pala na ginagawa ko to para ipamukha sa tatay ko na mag-regret ka na iniwan mo ko. Like, it takes, I guess it expressed so much bravery coming from a teenager or like a young adult. So, kasi bilang, like at her age, it's not really an easy thing to admit things na we know na it's not like, parang to us, it feels wrong na gusto kong magsisi ka. But then, it takes a lot of bravery to admit that. Especially to your mom, like, especially to a family. So, that just, sobrang kinurot yung puso ko doon kasi I'm like, oh my God, wow, kudos to you, Uno, for actually admitting that. Like, that.
To oneself, actually.
To oneself, yeah. And he admitted it, he also admitted it to the team, dun sa nag-iyakan sila. But then, the way na he explained it to his mom, na gusto ko magsisi siya, gusto ko na ito yung ma-feel niya. So, parang the vulnerability, the bravery, I loved it so much. Yun.
Thank you, Andy. We love you too.
I love you too.
Miggy, ikaw, ano nung gusto mong sabihin sa episode 8?
Ang ganda!
Miggy yan
Ang ganda talaga ng episode 8. Pero, yun nga, ang pinaka-favorite ko siguro yung Dainswood versus Brixton. Grabe, sobrang ganda. And alam kasi namin na kung ano yung at stake kapag naglalaro. So, lahat kami kargado na kailangan namin galingan. Yun, tapos sa ending, yun nga, may nangyari na something. And yun, super happy ako sa kung ano man nangyari doon. So, sa mga di pa nanonood, panoorin yun na. Pero yun, super proud. Direk, ang galing po. Super ganda talaga! Yun. Yes. And, oh my God, Rain, grabe pinaiyak mo ko.
Oh, thank you, Miggy.
What about you, Universe?
No, they're talaga, yung eksena nila Jared tsaka ni Rain together, just seeing the continuation from the end of episode 7, continuing to, confrontation nila after the fact, tapos yung magbati na sila. Anytime that it involves family, talagang kumukurot sa puso ko. And it's just such an exquisite scene, well done. And to know that you shot that first day, even better. Wow, I am so impressed. I think I'm extremely hungry even more now as, you're, like as an actor, you guys are truly inspiring. And
sorry. Akala ko Universe, akala ko gutom ka talaga.
Ayaw may pagkain.
Bibigyan na ako ng pagkain dito sa
We feel you,
gutom
Universe.
Na gutom si Andy.
We feel you, Universe, how that also affects us as actors, yung ginawa nila. So maraming salamat to... Yes, Rain. You want to
we have
say
another
something?
one. Bong. Sumagot ka na ba?
Yes.
Ay,
Salita na ako.
Wala na.
Sa
Sorry.
episode
Wala
8.
na.
Wala na to.
Wala na
to.
Ito yung hungry.
Hungry na
Meron
po
ako
siya.
Skyflakes dito.
May namimiss yan, may namimiss.
I hope we have more time to actually really dissect and unravel our emotions for episode 8. But we want you guys to watch episode 8 of Love at First Spike. It is now streaming the finale episode of Love at First Spike. We're inviting you guys na panoorin po ang Love at First Spike
Sabay tayo
sa
dun.
I1 po. So guys, last invitation. So maraming salamat po sa inyo. Sean, Rain, Direk, anything you'd like to say to our viewers, invite them to watch Love at First Spike. Sean, Rain, Direk.
Sean.
We hope you guys watch Love at First Spike. Sana na-enjoy nyo yung finale as much as we enjoyed it. And we hope you love this show as much as we love this show. Yun lang.
Thank you. River.
And guys, we're inviting everyone, to those who haven't watched the finale yet, to watch the finale. And to those who haven't watched the show yet, i-binge watch nyo na yan. And the show is really important, and I know the message that this show brings will really move a lot of people and really hopefully change the way some people think and change the world.
Rain?
Ayun, please, mga kapamilya, watch Love at First Spike. Please subscribe on iWant. Kasi san-san kayo nanonood. Please subscribe.
Stream legally,
and,
okay?
We hope that Love at First Spike can, sorry, pag nagsasalita ako, we hope Love at First Spike can provide you laughs, but love as well, and inclusivity, and open your eyes for discovery and learning, more wisdom, and of course, to grow with you. So, maraming salamat po, and I hope that this is not the end, pero we hope to see you soon. We love you po.
Emilio.
Ayun mga kapamilya, maraming sa suporta. Nakita namin lahat ng mga posts nyo sa TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, lahat po talaga. Sana po, napanood niyo po yung Love at First Spike. Episodes 1 to 8, now out on I1. Pwede nyo binge. Hindi nyo na kailangan maghintay every week. Ayun, just please watch. Maraming salamat.
And lastly, Direk.
Well, I'd just like to take this opportunity first to thank everybody, down from Sir Jamie, to Miss Jane, Sir Jolly, Sir Mark, Miss Joyce, Miss Amy, Miss Jen, the marketing, Miss Mattel, Von, Renz, everybody. The support is very overwhelming. And thank you for believing in this show. When we first started, we kind of manage our expectations in terms of course, we all have our dreams kung saan pwedeng pumunta yung show. But we waited slowly, but now we are on like number 4 sa I1
Period.
na binabayaran para mapanood. So, ngayon po ay imbitahan ko po kayo. The full season is now yours. Mapapanood nyo po ang EPs 1 to 8. I-binge watch nyo na po siya. At tulungan nyo pa rin po kami na pag nagustuhan ninyo, at sure na sure akong magugustuhan nyo, ikalat natin siya kasi mas maganda kapag lahat tayo nagkukwentuhan na napanood natin together. This is just 35 pesos when you subscribe sa I1. 119 ko ayon yung may commercial. Napaka-importante po na dito po tayo manood. Kasi kung gusto nyo po ng season 2, doon po kayo manood. Kasi kung sa mga illegal sites po tayo nanonood, okay naman din napanood nyo, masaya kami na napanood nyo, pero yung kahilingan nyo na mag-season 2, hindi siya magiging totoo. Kasi hindi tayo nagbabayad, hindi nyo kami natutulungan. So, at hindi niya din natutulungan mag-produce ng mas magagandang shows ang I Want. Kasi ganun ang, cycle of things. So, I hope that you understand us. And it's just really 35 pesos. EPs 1 to 8. Episode 8 is even 1 hour and 49 minutes. just for 35 pesos. So, sulit na mga suke.
Yes!
Sulit na sulit ang 35 pesos nyo.
So, Love at First Spike.
The most watched I Want
Original Series!
Today.
Right now. Right now.
And moving
At napakasaya po namin that we are the most watched I Want Original Series right now. Maraming salamat po sa mga nanonood at manunood pa po ng Love at First Spike. This show, this series really changed our lives. And I know when you get to watch this in one way or another, this series would get to change your lives. So I hope you get to watch Love at First Spike. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng bumubuo, Direk, Ivan, sa lahat, sa mga naging pamilya ko dito. Maraming salamat. We are just overwhelmed with pasasalamat at pagmamahal. So sana po mapanood niyo po ito. Muli po, kami po ang cast ng Love at First Spike!
Thank you po, Direk Lauren, Direk Ted. Thank you.
Thank you!
Star Magic, thank you po.
Thank you, Star Magic.